Hey, it's Cam with the West Central Montana Avalanche Center. We are out in the Southern Bitterroot today on a north-facing slope at about 7,000 feet. Total snow at 7,000 feet is about 4 feet. Once you get below 6,500 feet, that total snow height just really drops off dramatically to 2 feet or less. Primary concern today is this uppermost melt freeze crust. We've done a series of extended column tests around it, and we've only gotten a propagating failure across the column on 1 out of the 4 tests. However, we do have a thin layer of small angular facets directly below that crust. So intermittent snow pit test results, however, we do have poor snowpack structure. All right, so we just did an extended column test, and on the 11th tap, our first tap from the elbow, we got a propagating failure directly below this uppermost crust. So if we pull the block off, we can see that crust at the bottom of our block of snow. We're gonna do another one, see if we can't replicate that. If we look at our pit wall right here, we can see that crust pretty well, a thin gray line, and then that is failing on some small facets directly below the crust. Other things we're seeing out here, so we've got those bottom 3 melt freeze crusts that were previously a persistent slab problem that formed in mid-December. We never really saw a widespread avalanche cycle on those despite poor snowpack structure at the time. And now these are showing a lot of signs of gaining strength, so becoming a lot less of a problem. Other than that, what we're seeing, there is some blowing snow. Upper elevations, forming slabs 6 to 8 inches deep. Little bit sensitive, able to kind of push some small D1 pockets. Primary concern with those is if you're in more extreme terrain and they did take you off your feet, just be conscious of what it could potentially drag you into or over. So with that, let us know what you're seeing this week if you're in the mountains, and ski and ride safe.